Hello there everyone, my name is BDF018 and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo Sport. Now, tonight we're doing the Lamborghini Cup, the first half of it, the first 4 out of 7 races we're doing tonight. A little championship we're doing for this week, a nice quick championship I'd like to think. The races aren't too long this week for this championship, but hopefully this will be a fun one, because the last one was not that fun. As you remember, we did the Vision Gran Turismo Sport, the Vision Gran Turismo Trophy Plus last week, and that was not the most fun of championships by any stretch. That was quite an annoying one. I did not really enjoy that. The car was too jumpy, car was too fast, I think, for my liking. But this week we are in a nice, slower, only 200 mile an hour Lamborghini Vignano. So before we get started today, I'm going to put on my links. If you're watching on playback as usual, do skip forward a couple of minutes to where I start playing. If you're watching live, just bear with me a couple of minutes while I put my links out. I'll be ready in just a couple of minutes time. Yep, mic's alright, that's good. Right. Okay, copy link. And let's put our links out, our lonks out. Let's put the lonks out, okay? Let's put the lonks out. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. I've noticed that a lot of my audience is from Asia. It's quite surprising to me. Would have thought that I'd gain an audience in Asia, but I get a lot of people watch my streams after they've already been live, and I've noticed that, like, it's all coming from Asia, and it's said that my audience was 100% from Asia in the last 4 weeks. I don't believe that, because I know my family watch me a lot, and they're obviously not Asian. They're English and Welsh. Right then, be ready in just 2 seconds. Just gonna put up my next link, and then we'll be starting on the races, the first 4 races. Right, I believe we are ready to start. So the first race we're doing today, or I should go over all 4 races we're doing today. I have 4 races for today. We're not doing Santa Croix, Barcelona and the Expressway today. We have 6 laps on Maggior's western layout. We have 6 laps on the reverse layout of the Gardens and Dragontail, 6 laps on Big Willow, and 6 laps on the Red Bull Ring. Let's get into the first of 4 races. We are being in the Vignano today. Make sure that it's fully done up, it's fully ready. We're going to make sure it's a nice, speedy Vignano. A nice, quick car, lovely luxury. I was about to say luxury sports car. A luxury supercar. Even luxury for bloody supercars, mate. This is going to be a top-of-the-range car. I cannot wait to race this. Hopefully it races good. I think I've driven this car a couple of times before. I think we might have driven this in the series before in league mode. And I'll let you league mode. But it's been a while. I know I have not driven this any time recently. So let's have a look. The car needs to be done up. Is there a limit? There is no limit. So you know what? We're going to do the car all the way up. And you know, I'm either going to regret this or I'm not going to regret it. But oh, a lot of mileage points going on in this car here. But who cares? Who cares? We'd spend them somehow. There we go, I spent about 10k mileage points there. Bloody hell, 991 brake horsepower in this Lamborghini Vignano. Let's get into the first race. Here we go, a 1000 brake horsepower Lamborghini pretty much is about to be raced. And we're off. How fast can I get this thing up to? I'm not actually, I have done the transmission, but oh well. Brake, oh my god. Oh my god, it isn't braking. It wasn't. It would not brake. It would not brake. Right. Okay. I have to get used to the change in speed for this car. Oh, Oh, this car does not like turning at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not very stable at all. It's, I mean, it's stable enough, but it just flicks, like, it just flies through the corners. And not in a good way. It just does not like to brake that much. Oh, into my favourite corner in the game now. It's not braking. It's not braking that much. Come on. Oh, I've got to be very careful. I've been pushed a little bit by the Hurricane behind me. Very careful with this car. I've got to be. Got to adjust my driving style to how this car wants me to drive. It does not like me driving that fast into corners. And the braking is terrible on this car, I must admit. Very early braking in this car, I believe. Alright. There we go then. Do the last sector right now. Got the that's not Diablo, that's a Countach. Out the way. Oh, he's taking my line. Get out the way. There we go. Into the top 8 then. We're not too far off the leader. 18 seconds is the gap between me and Kondo in the lead. Right, okay. Now I've kind of tuned my driving style to this car's style. It's a little bit easier now, but this is not really a fun corner to do. Brake. There we are. Lovely. Oh, that's a Diablo SV. That's a lovely one. That's a Diablo GT, I should say. Lovely purple on that. That's like a midnight purple. I've seen that colour in GTA 5 before. It's a gorgeous colour to have on a car, and surprisingly, it fits the Diablo very well. That does. I really quite like that. All right then. Oh. You can see my turning circle. If you look just above my speedo, you see a little red dot that moves from left to right when I turn. Just watch that when I go into sharp corners. Just have a look at how much I'm moving the turn. Like I am moving the turn. I'm turning. Look, I'm full turning circle right now, and it would barely even turn at speed. What the hell? That's the price I got to pay when I make the car as light as I've made it. But oh god, come on. Also, I'm expecting an update soon. Also, I'm like it. I'd like to think that there will be a update coming in the next couple of weeks, and I'll be doing a review on the update either the day of or the day after it comes out, for you all to see the vehicles, their prices. I will be going back to is it worth it as well. I was going to do more of the last update's cars, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to save is it worth it for the brand new cars that come out, because everyone's probably got all the other cars by now. It's like, you know, what is the point in reviewing something that everyone's already got? Let's review something that people are contemplating getting, with the starting off with like the most expensive cars. If it's like a £20 million car, I will not be reviewing it until I buy it, because I'm not going to waste £20 million on a car. I'm just doing for, like, you know, for a quick video on. That was a rubbish turn, sorry about that. I'm actually saving up a lot of my money right now to do the vintage car one. I need like 20 million coins for that, and unless I can get one of the faster cars like the P4 or the XJ6 Le Mans car from Jaguar, I will not be able to do that championship for a very long time. So I want to get that done as soon as I can. Come on into the corner. Bloody hell, this thing does not like braking or turning. Either one. This car absolutely despises it, but I will admit we are keeping up with the rest of the pack pretty well. I'm not calling as quite as quick as I'd like to, because this car does not allow it. Another Vignano in the lead. This is our car, in case you've only just joined and you want to see what car we're in. Wow, come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Alright, alright. Oh, very careful in there. Perfect amount of acceleration at the corner, and now we're into the lead. Yes, halfway through the race, and we're leading now. The second half of the race. Oh dear, my hair. Second half of the race is now going to be in the lead. Hopefully, most of it. Oh, perfect stuff. I actually went into the corner very well. I wish I had racing tyres in this thing. This would be so much bloody better if it's on racing tyres. But hey, for now, we have to handle with the sport softs. Alright then. Maybe is it worth switching up to the Group 3 Hurricane after this? I think it actually might be worth it. I feel like I'll be able to do better as I'll be able to have like the racing super softs on it. Maybe I'll switch up to that. I'll have to have a think about it. Oh my god, oh my god. I literally used the same amount of braking and acceleration going in down that straight, and we've been hit. Same amount of acceleration and braking down that straight as always. Why that time has it messed me up? Maybe I was going that extra bit quick. Oh dear me. Oh well, mistakes happen, who cares? Alright then. Into the next one, there we go. Lovely, come on. Okay. And then around here. And the final corner, and that is lap 4 coming to a close. We're going to set a slower lap because we went off in the gravel. We do set a 1:33.496 on that. That's fine. Front right on the grass slightly there, but we're alright. Yeah, I'm going to switch up to the Group 3 Hurricane after this. It will be like a little bit slower, but I can tune the transmission and I'll be able to go a lot quicker in the corners. I do not like driving this car one bit. I know I spent 10k mileage points on it right at the start. They're mistakes that we all make, you know, and maybe this car will come in use one day, but for now, I'm going to be retiring the Vignano for today after this race. I'm not enjoying this car at all. See, look, all the way, turn circle all the way. Look at the red dot turning all the way. That corner was okay because I went so deep into it. But just like, what's this corner here? Really, look, turning circle all the way in. Right, look. Oh my god, this car is terrible. Not worth it. At least with the upgrades I've got on it. Maybe I've just made it too powerful and too light. Maybe I've done that. Which, yeah, I probably have done. But you know, we want to get these things done quick. We want to, you know, racing's not about taking your time. It's about going nice and quick. I have a comment I'll read you in a second after this last lap, but you know, this is no, it should be. We should be going a lot quicker than this into corners with this car. If I had racing tyres on, I'd imagine it'd be a lot better. But for now, we're gonna handle this last lap with this terrible driving car. And then we're going to switch up to the Group 3 Hurricane, so I can put racing softs on, hopefully, unless it limits my tyres. For the next 3 races. So anyway, that last lap was actually our fastest one. Though it's at 1:31.2, which is our fastest by 0.6 of a second. That was a decent enough corner. Not as quick as I want to take it though. If I was in the Hurricane Group 3, that'd be so much quicker. I'd actually be able to take the corners in there. I'd actually be able to go like double the speed as I'm going now. I mean, yeah, fair enough, I'm going about 100 miles an hour through these corners, but I could be going like 130, 140 through some of these if I was in the other car. So definitely going to learn my lesson after this race. Here we go, the last sector for the last lap of race 1 out of 4. Alright, there we go. Oh, and power out, come on. And we're gonna set a 1 minute 29.96. Oh, that was a very good lap. That was a good lap. See, that car braked so quick then because I wasn't controlling it. God damn it. It's not my controller going. It's just a bloody game. Okay, that was race 1 complete. I'll load up my second race now. What are we doing? I think it's Dragon Tail Gardens now. It's Gardens Reverse. Yes, it is. We're going in the GT3 Hurricane. Let's do this. I'll read your comments right now. What do we have? Wait 1 second. Slow and steady can win the race. It just all depends. Like I don't like racing slow. That's the only thing. I don't like racing slow. I am a very quick racer in real life and in the game. Alright, can I use... I can't use racing tyres. Oh dear me. Well, you know what, we're going to give it a try. Gonna spend a few more mileage points on this car. Test out different cars, see what they're like. 692 brake. 1094 kg on the weight. Hopefully this car will perform a little bit better. So I need one way to find out. Let's take it out on the track and see how it goes. Sorry, I cannot read your comment now. I'll read it after this race, don't you worry. But for now, we're in this car, trying out a different vehicle then. How will the Huracan perform compared to the Vignano? Hopefully, because it is a racing car, even with sports tyres, it will be a little bit better than the Vignano. Very nice, very nice. The first couple corners there. Already can tell a difference. Already can feel a difference in the car. That's what I love to see or feel, because you can feel it on the vibration, on the force feedback from the controller. You can feel it's actually a lot nice to turn. Look at this. In the Vignano, I will be absolutely everywhere. I'll probably be in the wall by now. So I'm very glad I switched to this car for this race. Actually, much more pleasant drive already, and the braking is so much nicer. Oh my goodness! All right then. Alright. Wow, drift around the corner, get bumped by the Vignano. Oh, sorry, by the Diablo, sorry. I thought that was a Vignano for a second, my bad. Okay, I've got him. Lovely stuff. Right. Up on the straight now. How fast can we get this car up to? I have modded the brake horsepower, remember, so this car will be faster than it normally should be. How fast can we get up to? 140... 155 miles an hour, go up to there. Nice quick speed. Oh, cut it slightly there, sorry about that. And now through the S-bends. Way! Clip the curb too hard. That was my mistake. Went a bit too deep into that corner. Just clip the curb a little bit. No problem, correct it. Back into our normal position to 5th place out of 20th. Just carry on with it. Now that is the only downside to racing fast. You're more susceptible, or you're more likely to have a bit of a bump like I just had there, but that one wasn't really me going fast, that was just me going a bit too deep into the corner. So that was driver error, it wasn't my speed, but again, fast racing is so much more fun. It's so much more fun. Okay, we're in the top 5. I've got a Miura in front of us, a Miura from 1967. Did you know that the car in front of me, this green Miura here, was actually designed by, I think, a man in his early 20s? And to design a car like that, that is a beautiful car. It's so beautiful, the Miura. People that aren't into cars might look at that and think, oh, it's just a regular 1960s sports car, but nah, that car is special. It's very special. It's worth millions of pounds, you know, millions of euros, millions of dollars, billions of yen, you know. That is worth a lot of money, that car. Like, well, I'll say billions of yen, maybe a few 100 million yen. But, like, you know, it's a very, very expensive car. It's a very beautiful car as well. I really like the Miura. I've always had a soft spot for classic cars, especially classic Italian cars like the old 250 GTO Ferrari, or the old oh gosh, there was a Maserati. It's the old Tipo, I think it is, from the 1960s, 1964 or something like that. The old Pininfarinas for Ferrari. The old Ford GTs. I know that that's not Italian, but it's a classic car that I love. You know, the old XJ3, even up to the 90s, because cars that are 25 years and over are classed as classic. Oh, my voice cracked. Classic. That was a bad voice crack. Cars that are 25 years and over are classed as classic. So, I love the XJ220 Jaguar. I love the... I think it's the 355 GTO from Ferrari. The F40, the F50 will become a classic next year, so I can't wait for that. Maybe it was a classic this year. I don't know if it's 95 or 96 that came out. Either one. Right, we're halfway through the race. I have seen that there are comments there. I'll be reading them after the race finishes, don't you worry. I just can't read them while I'm racing because I don't want to keep pausing. Ping's moving around. In case you guys haven't met Ping, if you saw my other video from today, my February update vlog, Ping was introduced, my little bearded dragon pet. I showed her on camera for the first time ever. She was sitting on me for half the video. If you haven't seen that video already, go and give it a watch after this. She is a lovely little thing. She is gorgeous. I love Ping so much. Okay, anyway, now go into the chicane. This is where we had a bump on the first lap. I'm drifting into it slightly. I'm sure you're a bit of a deep cut there. I'm sure that you can tell already how much better this car is than the Vignano to drive. It's like it's so much cleaner in the corners. It feels so much nicer in the corners. You might, like, obviously you can't feel the controller. You don't know how the car's driving compared to the Vignano. But if I was watching, like you lot are, I'd even be able to tell. Like, look, this car turns in so much better, and I can actually accelerate throughout, through the corners. Whereas in the Vignano, I couldn't really accelerate in the corners. It just kept, like, bouncing me out more. It kept pushing me out. But this car sticks in so much better than the Lamborghini Vignano. Anyways, we're now 4 seconds in the lead at the moment. Poole and Lawson are the other top 3 drivers. Put my mic out a little bit. Alright. Our laps have been getting faster, and we have got a blue sector for the first sector this time. They're very good. A 137.075 is our best lap so far. Hopefully we can improve on that. Hopefully we can get a 136 this lap. I'm looking to get 136 this lap. How is the sector going to fare for us? It is a red sector, but we're still half a second up. That's fine. In case you're wondering where the sectors are. Oh no! Oh, damn it. Braked way too late. That was my error, fully. In case you wonder where the sectors are, they're just to the right of my head. You'll be able to see. If it's red, it means I've gone slower in that part of the track compared to the last lap. If it's blue, it means I've gone faster. That was a very poor mistake, and we come home to set a 1 minute 37.7. Gutting considering that we were having such a good lap up until then. My fault, my fault. Okay then. How have you not been today then? Have we had a good day? Did we have a good weekend? Let me know how your weekend was. I had a good weekend this weekend. I chilled out at home with my brothers. My sister was away. My mum was partners for the weekend. I was home looking after my brothers. And to be honest, it was really fun. We played loads of video games. We listened to loads of music. It was a really fun weekend. So yeah, how was your weekend, everybody? Let me know in the comments how your weekend was. And I'll read it after this race. Alright then. Into the chicane. Have I done it again? Oh, I've nearly done it again. Bloody hell, that was a close one. Oh, come on. Oh, that was close. That was close. A bit dodgy through there. I think I've just cost us a lap once again, but hopefully I have not cost it too much. I feel like I may have actually cost us the whole lap there in terms of the time, but we're going to set a 137.014. Great stuff. That's actually faster than our last lap by 0.06 of a second. That is awesome. Okay. Final lap then. And we'll be halfway through the episode. Or to the video stream. Whatever the hell you want to call it. We'll be halfway through the stream after this lap. 4 races to do today. This is lap 2 if you're just tuning in. We're doing the Lamborghini Cup. I'm currently driving the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 in green, nice lime green, around Dragontail Gardens in the reverse. And I think this is reverse. Yeah, this is reverse. And we have 2 more races to do after this. We have I've actually forgotten what the 3rd race is, but I know that the 4th one is Red Bull Ring. Oh yes, it's Big Willow after this, which I believe this car is going to be pretty good at Big Willow, I think. I don't think this car's going to struggle too much at Big Willow. It is a bit skiddy in the corners, I will admit, so we could actually go off a few times on that track, but I don't feel like it's as big a challenge as this circuit for this car, because Big Willow is wider and it's got open long corners. I don't like racing it though. It is my least favourite circuit in the whole game, but I feel like that this car will give me an enjoyable experience. Just like my last race was pretty fun on Big Willow. You never know, you never know. Oh, there we go then. A 136.812. 2 cents quicker than our last lap. And that is the next race finish. Race number 2 is complete. On to the next. On to Big Willow next. A nice, fun, I say sarcastically, race. And now we can actually get our free car for today, but we'll be getting that after our next 2 races. On to the third race then. 6 laps. Oh, and the voice crack. 6 laps on Big Willow. What we got here then for comments? Yeah, the Lamborghini was a lot cleaner, or at least this green one's a lot cleaner, and I would race in real life, yeah, but only if it was safe and only if it was like in a race circuit or in a street circuit. Yeah, I am looking to race one day, and I'm glad that you had a good weekend. Planned a party and some homework. That's cool. Fun stuff. I mean, homework's not fun, but planning parties is always fun. I don't get to plan parties, so. But I'm glad you had a good weekend. It's always good to have a good weekend, and you know it's much better than having a bad one. I wouldn't want anyone to have a bad weekend unless they really did deserve it. Anyways, on to Big Willow now. 6 laps. We started lap 1. We're into 15th already from 16th, and now we can focus on getting ourselves around these corners, up into the lead. Hopefully by the end of lap 2 or 3 we'll be leading this race. So let's get ourselves done with this first sector. Okay, past the Diablo and the Countach. Next is another Miura, followed by another Diablo, by the looks of it. Alright then. Well, hello. Coming on the inside of Diablo there. Let me round him, lovely stuff. Alright, now we've got 3 cars here. We've got a Countach, we've got a Hurricane, and we've got an Aventador. Past the Hurricane, oh, bashing the back of the Aventador. Alright, Countach there as well. We're past all them. Oh, we're kind of a bit too far inside to the right side. We'll take the inside line. Don't want to go too far to the outside up until here. And you're going to crawl into the inside here, off the apex a little bit. Gonna bump this little curb there. There we go. The perfect release, and past the Vignano, past the Countach, and now going past the blue Hurricane, up into 4th place at the end of the first lap. You have 5 more laps to go, including this one. 1:23.485 is the end of lap 1, or the time for lap 1, I should say. And now into the top 3. Rue and Nakayama are the top 2. The Frenchman and the Jap are leading the race, or are ahead of me. So they're definitely the lead. Right, let's see how much. See the grip in that corner. Little bump in the event over there. That's no problem. We are 7.5 seconds roughly away from Nakayama. Let's close that gap. He's about a corner away from us. We can catch up with him easily. We can catch up with him. All right. Alright then. There's the leader. We're now 4 seconds behind him. We've gained about 3 seconds in about 2 corners. That's not actually that bad at all. We've gained him very quick on him. 6.3 seconds up on our time currently. And he is driving a Vignano. That is the car that we drove for the first race. I think he's in the same colour cars we're in as well. And oh, he's skidding off. Watch out, dangerous driver. And now we're into the lead. Nakayama is dead meat. He's old news. We have passed him. Did I say dead meat? I meant to say dead wood. Dead wood is like old news. Gary Goners, mate. Robbie Runners, like, you know what I mean? Alright. No, nice balloons on the right, hello. Coming up to the halfway point of the race now then, at the end of this lap we'll be into the second half of the race. First 3 laps almost done with, halfway through the third lap now nearly. Oh, car skidded by itself there, could not help that one. Car kind of pulled me into that corner. It's fine though, it's fine. Also, for all of you wrestling fans out there that watch this channel, I don't know if there are any, but if there are, this is some good news for you. And exciting news for wrestling fans. WrestleMania 37, which is being held on March the 28th, 2021. So next year's WrestleMania, not this year's one, is being held in Las Vegas. So WrestleMania is going Hollywood next year. And if it's anything like WrestleMania 21, I want to see them parody videos, WWE. I want to see the parody videos of Hollywood films. Like, I think it was Men in Black, and they did, I forgot what the film is, but it's the one of Triple H on a horse. But I forgot what they're parodying, but just do the parodies again. They were so funny. I loved them back in the day. And like, you know, it'd be nice to see some humour going into your big show next year. This year's one's being held in Tampa Bay, Florida. This year's WrestleMania, yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida, is a pirate-themed one. I'd love to see Kairi Sane come out as the Pirate Princess character again, because she, you know, it's almost as if that WrestleMania is being, you know, that they have sweetened that show for her. Kairi Sane, her gimmick, the Pirate Princess in NXT. I would love to see her come out as that, and her being like one of the main events against like Becky Lynch or whoever's the SmackDown Women's Champion, you know, Bayley or bloody Charlotte Flair, or even Sasha Banks. I would love to see that. Kairi Sane is an unbelievable talent, and she's being underutilized in the Kabuki Warriors tag team with Asuka. She, you know, I know that she's currently the WWE Women's Tag Team Champion with Asuka, but I feel like she should be a single star. She's not a tag team wrestler. She's a single star. She thrives in one-on-one action, and I don't think, regardless of who she's being paired with, I feel like she's been held down slightly. I feel like she needs to be pushed even further. You know, she's not been given her full potential. She's not been allowed to flourish. And oh, bit of a drift in there. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, we're on lap 5 out of 6. Our fastest lap, it was a 1:16.6, was set on lap 2. Have not set a fastest lap since, but they've all been very close. A 1:16.722 lap 3 and 1:16.719 lap 4. Currently we're sitting at 3/10 down on our fastest time, so hopefully we can gain some time back in the sector. I'll try and go a little bit faster around here, come on. Not bad. Come on in. How are we going to do? We set a 1:16.459. That was a brilliant last sector. Really fast on that last right-hander. That was great. We set a new fastest lap. Hopefully we can improve on that once again. This is that final lap of the race. 1:16.459 is the time for lap 5. Alright, currently 1 1/4 down. A bit of a cut there. My bad. I did not mean to do that. I do not like cutting in corners. That was a quick corner. Accelerated for too long there. I've just cost myself all that extra time gained throughout the corner. I've just lost it all. This lap is not going to be our fastest on by any stretch. But now, oh, okay, so now actually, no, we're actually very close to it. Alright. Let's keep going. Oh, wait. Oh, dear, it's a bit too fast. Oh, God. Acceleration. Alright, and we come home to set A. 1 minute 16.833, our second slowest lap of the race, but again, a pretty quick lap. They, you know, all of our other laps are very closely packed, so that was a very enjoyable race. That car drives so nicely. It's superb around that circuit. Very happy with that race. Now on to lap number 4, race number 4, the Red Bull Ring, our final race for today. Let's get straight into it, and while I'm waiting, I'll read a couple comments that have been put out throughout that race. Alright. No one would deserve a bad weekend, apart from, I don't know, murderers. I don't know. Just a thought. Alright, 2 seconds. Okay, let's get into this next race then. Sorry about that, I had to reply to a message that was a little bit important. My mate's not feeling too good today, so I had a chat with him. Love you, bro. Anyway, into the final race, 6 laps on Red Bull Ring. Let's get this over and done with as quick as we can. A nice quick race, this one. I'm hoping to think it'll be a bit longer than Big Willow, but hopefully a bit shorter than the other 2 races. And we're off on the first corner. What a positive start to this race. Let's get up on this long ass straight, or curved straight, S straight, whatever you want to call it. It's a long road. Now let's get ourselves up and going. Into the sharp right hander we go. A bit too fast. Oh, it's a thing. When you've never raced a car on a circuit before, you know every car performs different on every single circuit. So you have to get used. You have to get accustomed. Now sometimes you can get used to the car on the circuit on like the very first corner, but with this car on this circuit, it's not very, you know, it's not a very good match, I don't think, this car on this circuit, at least in the setup I've got it. If I was on racing tyres, I'm sure this would be a lot better, but Sport Soft with this car on this circuit is not a very good pairing, and I'm learning that. Maybe I'm just going too fast, maybe I'm just a bit screwy loose this race. Screwy loose, what am I talking about? Maybe my screws are a bit loose this race, but you never know. I'll keep trying. I'll try and correct where I'm going wrong. And you know, by the end of the race we'll be going nice and smoothly, but for now, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Ah! Oh, I just made him lose a place. I'm sorry, but that's the case when you're driving this car. Get it? Because the guy I hit off the circuit was called Case. Okay, into 4th place, Roy, Cortez and Poulin are the top 3. Now it is Poulin, Cortez and 018. Whoa, I know that guy. I know him. I've met him before. Jaws popping again. Pass Cortez and the Countach. Cortez is green Countach. Alright, 12 seconds the gap between me and Poulin. He's by the end of the straight, I believe. If the gap is this big, he's probably got a Vignano, which is the car racing in the first race, which shouldn't be too hard to catch. Because if you remember the first race, that car was absolutely crap. I know it's got a different setup to this one, but you know, to the other one we drove. But still. We actually gained 3 seconds then since we got in the 2nd place. That's not bad actually. 4 seconds now. Lovely stuff. Alright. Actually quite a bit up on our time right now. I mean, I am expecting that, as you do normally start your first lap on these championships in the league mode before the start finish line. Oh, we've gone off a little bit. Dear me, dear me. Alright. Well, 1:32 for that lap, and we're about to pass Poulin. We're 1 second behind him, and now we're 0 seconds behind him. He's in the Ventador LP704, he's not in a Vignano. Okay, no worries. I thought that he'd be in a Vignano, but never mind. Let's get him on the inside line here. And we're past him. Speed difference is mighty there. Just a few miles an hour quicker there, but we did get a lot faster than by the end. Then drifting around the right hand there, but we are still in the lead. He's gone a little bit wide. Oh, perfect actually. That wasn't wide. He was on the curb. He wasn't on the off-road. But hey, shut up now, okay? We're in first on the third lap. Happy bloody days. Happy freaking days, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the lead. Now the top 8 is me, Poulon, Roy, Doughty, Jankowski, Cortez, Hendricks and Kappel. Cortez has fallen quite a lot. Cortez's Countach has fallen down to 6th place. I feel so sorry for Cortez. He's lost so many positions. He was in 3rd place just now, and he was in 2nd place. He was in 2nd place, he was, and now he's down to 6th. Ah. Ever since losing his position to me last lap, he's kind of gone on a downward spiral, and never know, he could be out of the top 8 by the end of this race, you never know. Anyway, around the final corner for the end of lap 3. Let's start the second half of the race with 4 seconds in the lead currently. There's a 1:33.8. A little bit slower than our previous lap, but that's fine. Oh, way too fast, apologies for that one. I've got to fix that corner. I keep going off in that corner. It's not just this corner, like, not just this corner. It's not just this car, not just this race. I always got off in that corner, and I really have to flip in some air out of that corner. Brake! Oh my goodness, man. That is terrible. My nose is so itchy. I cannot believe how itchy my nose is right now. I'm going to drive a one-handed. There we are. Cortez is down to 7th place. Oh no. Drift in. Alright, we're okay. Cortez down to 8th place. Oh no. Our Brazilian friend, our Brazilian buddy in the green Countach. He's about to lose out. No. Don't fall out, Cortez. Alright, just get my head more in the camera. I'm sitting like that right now. I should sit like this. There we go. Okay, around the final corner then, we're going to set ourselves a 1:33.5. So once again, not as fast as our fastest lap, but we can practice and practice and practice as much as we want. God damn it, I hate that corner. I hate it so much, I really do hate it. Oh, Cortez! He's fallen out the top 8! What an idiot! That sentence really tingled my throat. I feel like I'm going to cough my bloody guts up now. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh. Right. Right. No. Oh, can this car just drive properly? Come on. Goddamn car. In fairness, I was looking at something else on the screen. I was looking at the map, but bloody hell, Billy, get your acting gear, man. There's one more lap to go. Just make it clean. You know what? Last lap, I'm going for 1:31. I'm going for an absolutely spiffing lap last lap. So just you watch. I'm gonna make no mistakes last lap. Just you watch this. I'm gonna be the ultimate racer. You've heard of the UFC, now here's the URC, the Ultimate Racing Championship. No, the UCRC, the Ultimate Clean Racing Championship. Alright, here we go, watch this, 1:35.7, screw that, 1:31.7's coming up now, just you watch this last lap. Alright. I'm doing this for Cortez. Right. Ah, I mean, we still set a fastest lap, but damn it, it wasn't a 131. Ah, god damn it, but hey, fastest lap. Last race, last lap, new personal best for this car. We did it. Banging stuff. I'm happy with it. I don't care. We set a fastest lap. Okay, now we're going to go get our free car. And then we're going to be ending up right there. So here we go. Here is our free car for the 10th of February 2020. Here we go. I wanted the car that was just up a little bit more from it. That was the Ford Mark IV race car. That was one of the £20 million cars for that championship I'm saving up for. And if I got him, I wouldn't have had to buy it. I don't want you. I've got him. Japanese car. Lance Evolution Final Edition Group 4. God damn it. I didn't want this car, but I've got it. Crap, crap, crap. I did not want it. Oh. Yeah, it is a sharp corner, so like that first one, so I guess I can't really blame myself. And thank you very much. I'm glad you're proud. I'm glad I did you proud. I'm glad, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm glad I did you proud. So that is going to do me for this evening. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, rating, share, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on 125. We're doing great at the moment. We're not really moving, so any help towards our next God of 150 is always appreciated. I'm back tomorrow, hopefully, with a working FIFA video. Remember, today's one did not load, hence why I had to do my February update pretty early. There'll be more vlogs coming at some point. I am looking to do more real life, more vlogs with my bike, with my area. I'm looking to do things soon, so do stay tuned for that. And as always, I've been BDFO18. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, I think.